channel. My name is MCMZ Crypto and I'll be your host for this video. So, great news guys, let's see what has happened in the world of crypto. What we can see is that there is green across the board, finally, very different to the last week. Last week there was a sea of red and it seemed like doom and gloom and everything was gonna go down. Right now, we can be a little bit more optimistic, just a little bit for now. So let's check. So what we can see, Bitcoin up 2.5%, Ethereum 2.3%. Some altcoins though, check some altcoins. Solana, Terra Luna, 7 and 6%. Cardano is nearly 4% up, Avalanche 3%. So Polkadot is like nearly 6% up. So seemingly altcoins are outperforming Bitcoin, which is absolutely great news. We've been waiting for this alt season to start for a very long time, and fingers crossed, just fingers crossed, you know, just maybe we are entering this big bull run for altcoins. So without further ado, let's jump in the charts and let's check out for ourselves. Right guys, we are on the total altcoin market cap chart. So what we can see here, this is total 2. So this chart basically represents the altcoins, all altcoins as in a one basket without Bitcoin, so excluding Bitcoin. It's called ticker total 2. So we can see that since November 2021 we started this massive downtrend, and then eventually this year on 16th of March we managed to poke through this downsloping line of resistance and actually make a run up of 36% in the total altcoin market cap. If we remember, that was the period of time when altcoins really had a good run. But then again, in the April, beginning of this month, we started a downcline and altcoins started losing some value, sorry. So, however, we have come back down to retest this 38.2, very important Fibonacci, and seemingly we are getting a bounce. We've been supported. So, as long as we get in a support there, we might actually have another big leg up in the total altcoin market cap. So, if we actually take Elliott wave theory in account and we look at this move here, we can clearly see that this was the first leg up of 36%. Then absolutely normal, we had the retracement after such a big push up, and the retracement only came down to 38.2, which I also said in my previous video that that would be the last support for altcoins. If we get to that level and we break down, then that would be a bad story, but seemingly we are getting supported by that. So if we take into account the Elliott waves, then this would have been the first leg up. Now this is the second wave, which is a retracement wave, but the strongest wave in Elliott wave theory is the third wave. It's the longest wave always, which I would expect to probably come to at least these levels or maybe much higher. So potentially we could have a gain of 50 to 60% in the next coming weeks and months. Right, and now guys, let's jump into the Bitcoin charts and let's see what the Bitcoin is showing for us. So we can see that we are still trading within this channel. So we could consider this even as a bear flag, unfortunately, because there was a massive hockey stick down and now we are consolidating within this channel. Last week I was saying to you guys on smaller time frames that I will make a trade if the price breaks below this red triangle here. I did make a trade, but unfortunately it did not reach my targets here, so I exited at break-even point. Now this is very typical and it oftentimes happens in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, in all markets, that basically the price breaks through the triangle and then it just shoots back through up it and just carries on higher. It's sort of a failure pattern. Fine, I've exited in the break-even point, so that's all good. So let's check on the daily time frame. What are we actually doing? So there's a potential that we're going to be traveling all the way back up to here, although I'm not so certain about it. I've got a feeling that what might happen is we might actually retrace to the 61 or 50 Fibonacci and actually start breaking down much lower. That is a potential, but until that has happened, we don't know. We need to assume that we are bullish. So we only do things when the things happen. We don't guess how the price is going to get there. We react when the price gets there. So we need to know how we're going to react when it does happen. So anyway, that's Bitcoin. But most important part of this video today is actually altcoins. So let's jump into some altcoins and let's see how they are performing individually. So guys, we are in the chart of Solana. Everybody loves Solana. So let's see where we are and what we are doing. So let me just remove this. I'll talk about this in a minute, but let's at the moment just speak about the move here. This move seems very similar to how we looked at the chart and saw the total altcoin market cap, and it's performing in a similar manner, not exactly the same but similar. So we can see that Solana broke through this downsloping line of resistance, now made a support and carried on traveling higher. It actually traveled into this big zone of VPVR resistance, and from there it got rejected and came down here again, retesting 38.2 fib, which is very important. It's also the last point of support for cryptos normally, and as we can see, it started trading upwards, at which point I've entered long positions 1, 2. So this one is simply a long position in a spot market. The other one, as you can see, the profit target is a lot lower because this is a leveraged position on a different platform. So it's a lower profit target, but at the same time it's leveraged, so I'm gonna make a lot of money on that if the price gets there or there. So it seems like the Solana is doing really well. So far so good. Let's check Matic. What is the Matic doing? So Matic at the moment still is living in this downsloping triangle. So yes, we got rejected. Well, we found the support on this horizontal line at $1.33 and started bouncing up. If we manage to break this level of 150, 160 around about here, this area, we can be sure that we're going to come and travel up to 180 or potentially even to $2 mark in the next coming weeks and months. So I'm going to be keeping my eye on this level here. If it is broken and comes and retest, I will be entering the trade for the profit of first target will be around 23% and the second will be 36%. So that seems all good and well. Now let's check SHIBA. What is SHIBA doing? SHIBA very similar but a little bit stronger. As we can see, these big candles, it's been trying to poke through since end of the March, and then again in 12th of April we were trying to break through this upper line of the triangle, but we failed. So now we are kind of like sneaking up to this line again, and once we break it conclusively and then break this part here at around 0.40268 level, 275 to 268 level, I will be definitely entering the trade long. For how much? Well, the first position certainly will be around 22%. Okay, let's move on to the next altcoin. Let's check AAVE. This is one of the favorite trades so far at the moment, because just look at this chart. Don't this look beautiful? Is this not what we all are waiting for a very long time, to jump into this trade and capitalize on massive gains? Okay, so let's talk about this. So we had this downsloping wedge since it started in 13th of August, so end of summer 2021, and we've been living in this wedge until literally end of March, 28th of March, when we broke through this line conclusively with a massive amounts of volume coming in, and then retraced back. But these are usually the best points to enter the trade, because when it breaks through and it doesn't fail by falling back in, but it literally breaks through, retests some sort of level. If we put the Fibonacci on, I'm sure this would be 50 or 32 Fibonacci or something like that, and then just shoots straight up. So really we are waiting for the price now. Well, I've entered into the trade and we're waiting, and if it goes up, it will go to about $415 to the top of this wedge. So this will be asymmetric gain, because I've only got 23% stop loss, but there is actually 142% to be made. And these asymmetric trades are the ones that we traders dream for, we wait for, and we wish for them to happen. So guys, we are coming close to end of this video. If you enjoy content like this, please like, share and subscribe. There'll be more content like this coming out on my channel, probably 3 to 4 times a week. So on that note, thank you very much for watching, and peace. I will see you in my next video. Bye.